Welcome back to the channel. Today we are live and we are talking on a very important topic, that is how to crack a government job. So some of the important things which we are going to discuss for clearing the government job, some of the basics which are there for clearing a government job. First basic is that you should know these are the key points to clear a government job. First is the syllabus. You should prepare yourself according to the syllabus which is prescribed. Secondly, after the syllabus, next you have to do is the previous year or the mock test. Previous year or mock test, which is important, which you should take care about the previous year or mock test. Third is the selection. Selection of chapters. That is very important because the syllabus is very wide and you cannot cover all those things. So selection of chapters according to syllabus is very much important. Then it is the previous year. From there you will do the selection of chapters, and mock test is there to know the level of accuracy. What is the level of accuracy? This could be known through a mock test. Then important thing, these are the key points. Fourth most important thing is short notes. Short handwritten notes are very much important. If you are making the short notes, that is of utmost importance. Now after doing 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth steps come. Fifth step comes, that is the revision. After we have done all these things, fifth step comes the revision. Revision is very much important. Suppose the date of exam is 7th March till 7th February. You should be ready with the revision in hand. Because how many times, the number of times you will do, more confidence level you will gain. And important thing, all the government jobs are one-liners. So next important thing, these are the key points. Now after the fifth key point, let's talk about the sixth key point. Let's talk about the sixth key point. How you will come to know that you are working good. Sixth key point. Now online video lectures. Why online video lectures? To track the path of progress. Whether you are working in the right direction, that you will come to know through online video lectures and the previous year questions. Next important things, whichever government exam you are preparing for, just prepare for 2 exams simultaneously. Why 2 exams simultaneously? Because you will come to know on one day you are doing, in 1 week you are doing 1 exam, in the second week you are doing the second exam. You will have more knowledge and more confidence when you are preparing for 2 exams simultaneously. And that is also important because when you are preparing for 2 exams simultaneously, you will come to know that you are also saving your material for the other exam. Means your preparation would be, the speed would be very high. Another strategy, online video lectures to track the path of progress, 2 exams simultaneously, and to have the big vision. To have the big vision. Big vision should be in hand that after I clear this exam, my next goal will be this. After clearing this exam, I will clear the next exam of some other. Now let's take example of this big vision. Next, let's take the example of this big vision, point number 8. For the students of commerce, what does big vision stands for? First, you have this pyramid with you, and that is, we will make a pyramid. From here on, your level will increase. First are the exams of Punjab. To be very honest, in Punjab exams, you will have PPSC, Junior Auditor. Make sure you should be thankful that you are able to appear for the exam, because the government does not have so many seats with them that they will take out the exam every year. So you should be thankful that you are getting the entry level into a particular exam. You are as a candidate over there. So you should be always thankful. PPSC Junior Auditor. Next we will have PSSB Junior Auditor or Senior Auditor, whichever is possible. Next, after, we will have we will have other exams of Punjab, like Markfed is there. Then we have FCI is there, Markfed is there, FCI is there, and other organizations. After clearing all these, you have another important exam at the central level. So how many organizations you listen? All have their auditors and all have their accountants. For central level, it could be accountant, it could be auditor in all the organizations like SEBI, IOC, GIC, and all the mini and navratans all have their. So the scope of commerce student is very vast in all these exams. First thing is clear. This is the big vision I am talking about. One way for the chapters, these chapters will remain the same. The chapters of commerce will remain the same in all these examinations. So this is the big vision I am showing you. After showing this big vision, I have the 9th point with me. That is, 9th point with me is related to teaching positions. Now, where the teaching positions will be there? In government. I am talking about the teaching positions in government exams. That is very much important. Again, what you have to do? First, you have to find out the syllabus. Then you have to find out the previous year. And then you have to find out the book. 2 months on book after finalizing the chapters. And then is notes. And then is the mock. This is the same process. Now, when we are talking about teaching positions, syllabus, previous year, book, 2 months, notes, and mock, the thing is very much clear for the examination. Then, in teaching, you have various posts, like you have DSSB, KVS, NBS. You have all these in a government exam, in a teaching position in a government exam. All these things are clear. Then, this is the second goal. The teaching positions. Eventually, in 21 days, 10th important topic, that is the backup plan. 10th is the backup plan. In 21 days, your habit formation is there. So you will be able to clear, you will be able to eventually grab up all these things. And backup plan is that there are so many private jobs in schools. Private jobs in schools, that is the other way. When you are doing a private job in school, one important thing, time constraint. Time constraint, important thing. Then next is workload management. These are the two important constraints which you will face if you are doing a private job and preparing for a government job simultaneously. One is this important thing. Although here you will have some financial security, but time constraint will always be there because you will get only 2 hours in a day to practice. Otherwise, you were getting 6 to 8 hours. Now only 2 hours would be there for practice. Although there would be habit formation, there would be some sort of, we could say, security in terms of financial advantage. That is the one point we are talking about. Now after this backup plan, 11th point we have, 11th and the last most important point. 11th point to listen is very much important for a government job. For any government job, first is, if you have command over syllabus, then success rate is 200%. Mark these words. For any government job, if you are preparing, if you have put in your efforts, if you are aware of your particular aspects, if you are aware of what is happening, then it is very much in practice that you will, success rate is 200% if you have prepared all the syllabus very well. That is, success rate is 200%. Alright, these were important points about the government job. Next we will talk about in the next video about the one-liners of accounts and one-liners of commerce, because that is the key essential to lead to a government job, and that syllabus could vary, could increase or decrease, but the basic fundamentals would remain the same. Thank you so much for listening to me and listening to the key points for a government job. Thank you so much.